Hi everyone. So today we are going to stuff my cash envelopes. I got paid yesterday. That's Thursday the 9th. Today is the 10th and we're going to stuff our cash envelopes for week 2 of April. If you guys check out the budget video that I did, it will explain what my cash envelope categories are. Which ones are monthly, which ones are weekly. Today we are only doing the weekly ones because it is week 2. The monthly ones get filled in week 1. So you can see here I've got several things laid out. First of all, this is the note that I gave to the bank today in the drive-thru. And you can see I asked for a $100 bill, 2 20s, 1 10, and 1 5. And it's a sticky note. I just stick this on to the deposit slip and they just give me the cash back. So I pulled the cash out of the envelope and I do have one 100, 2 20s, a 10, and a 5. And that is what we are going to use to stuff our envelopes today. The very first thing is cash that I pull out that does not go in a cash envelope, and this goes every week. I take $20 and it goes into an offering card. We have a box of these at our house provided by our church, and we fill this in, and we immediately, when we come home with the cash, we go ahead and put $20 in. That way we will not spend it or use it for something else. And we take this envelope. Normally we would give it at church, but now since there are no church face-to-face meetings, we drop this off with our pastor in his mailbox. So we will actually go ahead and do that and put that to the side. So now we have our money that goes into our cash envelopes, and our cash envelopes are technically not envelopes. It is actually a wallet system, and these are dividers that I made on my own. They are made with an index card and self-laminating paper from Walmart. And you can see here, there's one of them, and I have them in all the categories that are discussed in my monthly budget and in that video and blog post as well. So you can see there all the different categories, and I'm just holding them up one at a time, so hopefully you can see them there. So the first one is WMU offering, and that is a monthly cash envelope, and that will not get stuffed this time. And even still, that's a meeting at our church, which we're not having right now. Household is next. It is a monthly cash envelope, so we don't need to put anything there. School, same thing. It is a monthly envelope, but there are no school or extracurricular activities right now. Groceries, that is a weekly one, so we have the cash for that. And for us, that is $125 a week. So we will take the $100 bill, one of the 20s, and the 5, and we will put that in our grocery budget. Now, for groceries, we did have some cash left over from last week. So I will just arrange that so that it's in sequential order. By that I mean largest to smallest. I like to keep everything neat and orderly. So you can see there, it looks like we had $44 left from last week. So we will put that together so that if something happens and we need to spend a little more this week, we can. Also in here I keep coupons and things, anything related to groceries. I have a grocery store discount card in there as well, so those kind of things. Eating out is a monthly expense, and we have our monthly money in there already as well. Jake is my oldest son, and he will be getting money this week. He and my other son have a weekly cash envelope. It is their allowance, and they get this if they do their chores for the week. So my oldest son is 11, and they both get $5 a week. My youngest son is 7. So I got a $10 bill, and I did that purposefully because I only want to keep large bills in here to keep the amount of cash that I'm carrying down, because I don't want this to get too heavy or too stuffed to be able to flip through with ease. So what I do is periodically I will get a $10 bill and just make change from one child to the other. So this week, my oldest son has quite a few 5s. And so I'm going to put the 10 in his section and take 5 out and put that 5 in my youngest son's money. And that means that now they both, there's a 10 in place instead of 2 5s, just to keep the amount of cash down and to keep this pretty thin so that we can continuously flip through, because we're doing that all the time. This envelope at the very front is money that we have for my son's birthday. He has an April birthday. His birthday is on the 17th, and he will be turning 8, but unfortunately we will not be able to go anywhere for his birthday. And normally for birthdays we always do a birthday outing for each child. So the money that I already had in the budget set aside to do that outing, I put it in this envelope just to keep it separate so I won't spend it. But this is money that when hopefully things go a little bit more back to normal and the coronavirus maybe isn't as bad, or isn't, well, it's going to be awful either way, but when the pandemic has slowed down some, maybe we can go on that outing, and so that money is there for us to go on that outing for him. So that is it. That is all of the cash that we are using this week. I hope you guys learn something from this, and I hope you will implement your own cash envelope system. Please let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. I hope to be updating this weekly. Please check out the budget video. I will have it linked in the description box below, as well as a link to the blog post that corresponds to a how-to of sorts on cash envelopes. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this and more content in reference to budgeting and productivity and organization as well. Thanks for watching.